Okay.
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 So before we start,
Okay.
I would just like to say something about a dear old friend, someone you probably all knew. He was very popular. He was extremely talented. He was a great guy. He moved to the desert with his beautiful wife, Sandy, years ago. They had one of the great marriages on the planet, which is not easy to do in show business. And his name is Wink Martindale.
That's a great name.
Great name. Wink, you may remember him. He had, I think, at least 3 very successful game shows. One of them was Tic-Tac-Dough. He also was unbelievably successful in radio. I think he probably must have started radio in the late 40s, early 50s. And he was just one of these great guys. We had a lot of fun together. And I was just looking at a picture that we took at a dinner party we had here. Actually not here, it was in our other home. And I remember that night was really fun, big laughs. He loved to laugh. He had a great voice, great radio voice, really. And their marriage was incredible. Sandy, really wonderful, wonderful woman. And it was interesting, she had been Elvis's favorite girlfriend.
Ooh.
And she had a pair of sunglasses, and on this band it said Elvis, and on this one it said Wink. And I guess those were the 2 loves of her life. But she was really crazy about Wink. You could tell. I mean, they were all over each other all the time, which is wonderful. Anyway, I just wanted to have this special moment when we could remember this great man, really great man. I think he was 91 or 92. And I know in the last couple of years he's had a little scare. But we thought, Wink is the steel man. He'll go on and on. Anyway, Wink.
That was beautiful, Zeta.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. So,
He sounds amazing.
We have Killer here. Hi, Killer.
We have Killer here to be our emotional support dog for the day.
That's right.
Yeah. She's good at that.
She's
Killer,
good.
why don't you go give Zeta little
Yeah.
kisses?
Yeah.
Give Zeta some
Killer is here to give you all the love that you need.
Yeah. Oh,
Give Zeta
yeah.
kisses. He lost a dear friend.
Oh, yeah, you have your mom and you have your grandfather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
People are asking if you're cold, Stacey.
This is such a sweet little guy.
Little girl. She's a girl.
It's a girl?
She's whatever.
Yeah, she's a girl.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought,
No, stay with Zeta. Sorry, she loves me so
of
much.
course, she should go to you.
Okay, do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
Okay, later she'll go back here. Look, we'll
I
give her the kiss.
hypnotized her before. I was scratching. I thought it was a guy.
No, it's not a guy. It's
Oh.
a girl. It's my
That
girl.
baby is so cute.
So
Killer's
that
getting a
means-
lot of love.
You'll be going through menopause.
Me?
Well,
Or
you-
she
yes,
will?
both of you.
Well, yeah, she, I guess, will go through
Yeah,
menopause.
maybe you go through together.
I don't think so.
No?
She's about to get her first period ever.
Do dogs have periods?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dogs get periods.
Yeah.
Do they go through menopause?
Wow. Violet,
They probably do, yeah.
did
Yeah.
your little dog have a period?
No, because she got, is it spayed? Yeah, spayed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks for the kiss. Well, today we're talking about hair.
yeah.
Yes, we have a hair show.
We're talking about hair. I've come here bearing, the reason I'm wearing the scarf is because the underneath is not pretty. and I'm gonna do my hair tutorial that I always do to show you guys how I go from drab to fab.
You have those little animals in your hair.
It's little flowers.
Oh, they're cute.
Oh, I wish they were animals. Maybe I should do that. That would be cuter. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little hair tutorial for you guys. We're talking about the Rescue Hair Mask. We're talking about the styling gel. We're talking about the Shield and Shine. And then here we have the hydrating conditioner and also the nourishing shampoo. All of these are some of my must-haves. I'm pretty sure everybody in this room uses almost every single one of these products.
I use every single one of those products.
Yeah, me too.
And especially the gel.
Yep.
I love the gel. Is this it?
Here, this is it.
I love the gel. I use it every day.
It's
And
amazing.
what I do is I put the gel on after I have my shower. And then when it sets, I then
You shuffle it up.
go to I do my hair like that, and then I comb my hair.
Well, your hair looks amazing.
We have some people asking about the deal today too. We have a 30% off deal.
Sorry.
With the promo code SHINE30 at SuzanneSummers.com. SHINE30 for 30% off. Hair care at SuzanneSummers.com.
Shine 30. Oh, sweet. I also recently have been giving killer baths with our shampoo and conditioner. And it feels good because sometimes I worry if it's going to get in her mouth or something, and I feel like I don't have to worry about that with these products. You know what I mean?
The only thing that I'm aware of is xylitol isn't good for dogs.
Well, she's not drinking it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying that the xylitol is in our toothpaste. I don't know what else it's in, but our shampoos and conditioners are great for. I use them on Bunny.
Yeah, I
use
don't
the
think
body
there'll be
wash on
xylitol
Bunny.
in the hair
So,
care.
I feel
Even
good
the
about
outdoor
it.
spray.
Yeah.
It's good for dogs. Oh, that's genius. Whoa.
What's that?
Like the bug spray that we have.
Oh yeah.
The outdoor spray to protect us from biting insects.
Do you know that I've never seen a mosquito in the desert?
That is such a lie.
Really?
There has been mosquitoes in this house.
In your fountain, remember?
There's been mosquitoes in your guest bathroom.
Well, those aren't mosquitoes.
What are they?
They were gnats.
No, it was a mosquito.
Well, it's tomato or tomato.
Do you get easily bitten by mosquitoes?
I don't think so.
See, I do. So I always know where the mosquitoes are at.
Oh,
Because I'm getting eaten alive.
actually, you know what? When you remember the year we went to France?
Yeah.
And they ate you alive is right.
There's photos of me, I think I'm 3 years old, and we're in Saint-Tropez, right?
Yep.
And it looks like I have chicken pox or something, because my whole face and my whole body is covered in red bumps. And that's not the only time that's happened to me in my life. I once went on a school camping trip, and I got eaten alive by mosquitoes too, and everything became really swollen. I was allergic to them or something.
I remember when Stephen was going to school in Ojai, which is a beautiful little village, and his school, or I guess his class, I don't know if it was the school, went on a 3-day horseback up in the mountains trek.
Sorry, that sounds amazing.
Well, when he came back, I said, "So, how was it?" And he said, "I don't like pooping in the forest."
Oh, of course.
That makes sense.
Of course. I refuse to do that.
We're
I
getting
refuse.
a lot of compliments on our shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, the absolute best.
I agree. I use it too. I'm just gonna show you some here. I used it last night. I feel like my hair is
Your hair
looking
looks awesome.
cute. You can get some texture with it. I use the volumizing, so I have some good texture.
Your hair
And
looks
then,
amazing.
and I also have good hair growth too. And I'm using things without SLS. Most hair products use SLS, which is chemical used to. It's a detergent used to clean cars. We use plant-based cleansers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love the way that this shampoo and conditioner makes my hair feel, because curly hair, my hair's really dry, so I need to add a lot of hydration and moisture to it, and that's why I love this shampoo and conditioner, because it's not stripping my hair of its natural oils. It's just cleansing my hair in a non-harsh way and then giving it so much moisture. I use a lot of the Rescue Hair Mask. I love to leave this in when I'm doing my everything shower. Put it in a little bun, let the steam do its thing, shave my legs, do whatever.
Do you want me to take killer so you can start your
Rescue hair
transformation?
I probably should.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna redo my hair. My
your
hair's a
hair,
big
okay.
mess right now.
This is
Yeah.
the rescue hair mask. So Daisy's gonna show us her hair.
And then
Do you think we can turn the camera around so I can see as I do it? Or no?
No.
No. Okay, no.
I have a mirror. I can hold it up so you can see.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go get my hair out.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Okay.
come here and talk about some of this stuff. While Daisy's prepping,
Dear Violet.
here I am. Some people say, and I'm flattered when they say this, but they say I got my grandma's hair. Obviously, we have very different hair colors, but she had very nice, thick hair, and I do feel lucky to have nice, thick hair. But that hasn't always been the case because I've gone through a lot of phases in my life of hair shedding, hair thinning, and it's also.
You had the hair thinning?
I've had hair thinning from stress, from being sick when I was younger, from COVID, and it's also like when you have hair, you have to manage it too. My hair
Yeah.
can get really oily. That's why I use the volumizing shampoo.
Yeah.
My mom's always using Nourishing, and like hair mask is great for if you have drier hair and for making your hair shiny. Again, we have the code today, SHINE30 for 30% off hair care at SuzanneSummers.com. And these products are just so nourishing
These
for
are
your
they're
hair.
the best. And they're
Yeah.
organic.
Yeah, look at your hair.
Okay, yeah.
Look at how amazing this hair looks.
Yeah. It's nice and soft.
Yeah. Soft.
Okay.
Yeah, your hair looks great.
Yeah.
You ready, Days?
I did.
Okay,
I actually, I lost not a lot of hair, but I lost hair during the last year that Suzanne was with us.
Because you're stressed.
I was very stressed. Yeah.
But your hair looks great now.
Come back.
Pardon?
It seems like it's come back.
The grow
Your hair
back is
looks very
working.
thick
Yeah.
and nice.
Well, this grow back is amazing.
It is.
Really, I used to use something before we had grow back. I used to use something I'd buy at the drugstore, and it was all chemicals. And I thought, yeah, but it's I'll grow my hair. And then one day I thought, I keep putting chemicals on my scalp, which is like a quarter of an inch away from my brain, and I'm sure it's porous.
Yeah.
And that was the day I stopped using the chemical stuff from the drugstore.
That's true.
Such a good point. It's so close to the brain.
Okay, I'm showing you guys a little bit. Tell me if I'm in frame.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Frame perfect.
here's hair before. I didn't do anything to my hair today. This is me just, it's, it looks fine, but it doesn't look done. It doesn't look like healthy. It's not shiny. It's not moisturized. I'm going to go back there and just put a little bit of water in my hair. That's the first step.
She's wetting her fingertips, wetting her hair.
Just
Were
a
we-
tiny bit
did
of
we go to
water.
Club Aqua?
No, not with the kids.
Okay.
But we did go to some beach club. I forget what it was called. We went to a couple. We went to, what's that one?
Sank on
famous-
Sank?
I think we went to Sank on Sank and we went to another one.
Well, maybe it was Club Aqua.
I don't think it was.
Well,
But maybe.
Okay. Should I
Okay.
come? Is it better if I'm close or if I'm back
Closer.
here? Okay. Now I'm going to do styling gel. Sorry, my hands are wet and there's a piece of hair. Okay.
I love the gel.
Me too. And I'm going to show you how much I use of, oh God, my hair is everywhere.
Okay.
Bye hair. Get out of here. Get out of
Yeah, I
hair.
put too much on.
Well, you have a perfect little
See?
tattoo
Yeah.
amount.
That's true.
I'm excessive.
Oh, wow, this looks amazing, Daisy.
Okay, so just going a little bit, doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of this. Make sure I'm coating all of the hairs, but not putting too much anywhere. And I'm gonna do one side at a time so you guys can see the difference between the two. I've recently had a bangs malfunction where I think I straightened this part of my hair too much, so it's gone straight. So I've been pinning my bangs up a little bit.
Wow, I already see
You can already
in the curls.
look at this. It's hydrated, it's moisturized, my curls are getting defined.
Yeah, the
This side is like, she wants to go to sleep. Not this side. Now what I'm going to do is I take a little bit of the Shield and Shine as well. And I use like, just a little bit like this.
Show this camera.
Just a little bit like that. And this I'm just going to put into my ends because my ends are very dry. And then I'll put a little bit on top too for any frizziness, any flyaways, any hairs that want to fly away. I love that we call them flyaways.
I did not know you could use Grow Back the way you're using it.
Really?
Well, this is Grow Back
Really?
Shield and Shine. So
And
it's
there we
like
have
heat
it.
Protection.
Wow.
There we have it.
Look at the difference.
One side,
Look
hydrated,
at that.
delicious, and beautiful. The other side, sad.
This way, because you can't see. Okay, there you go. Good side.
Wow, look at
Good
that.
side.
Look at that.
Wow.
Okay, now we'll do the other side too. Just so I'm not...
Wait, come here again. I just want to
show the
see.
front view too.
Look at this, like, definition, volume, moisture.
And I could have done a little bit more styling gel probably.
There's bounce here too. Wait, I'm getting.
Yeah, sorry, this is the piece of my hair that doesn't curl anymore. But I've been using the hair mask to try to revitalize it.
Look at all this bounce and shine.
Look at this bounce. Okay, let's help.
Look at this way. Yeah. Okay, now you're in frame on the. So yeah, show front view so you can see side by side.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can really see.
yeah. The difference in the
left
curl.
Okay, now let's do the other side for anybody who's joining now.
And Daisy's also doing this with, like, you know, not straight out of the shower. She wet her hair a little bit.
This
with,
is-
with
yeah.
mostly dry hair. It's like this is like a touch up, if anything.
This is what I call re-moisturizing the curls. This is what I do in the morning to make sure that my hair is going to look beautiful. Because when you sleep on curls, it can just make them, you know, flat, a little bit
A
dry,
little bit frizzy.
a little bit frizzy. Sorry, I'm blocking you.
That's okay.
And then just a little bit of shield and shine in the bottom and in the tops. And one day this will get curly again, I hope.
Look at this revitalized, just stunning curls. Look at those curls.
Pretty.
Wow, look at those
And it's so
curls.
easy, and it took me like 5 minutes.
Wow, they look amazing.
Stuff is magic.
That's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't live without it.
Cheryl LaRosa said, "You don't even need to do that. The proof is in how many people buy the products and all the reviews." And it's true, we have so many people chiming in saying how much they love the Shield and Shine, how much they love the shampoo and conditioner, the styling gel, all of, you know, it's also men and women. Everyone loves these products. And how great to have hair care that doesn't have chemical
So
fillers
good.
and all the bad things in them and all the SLS. Again, really terrible
Right.
chemical
Sodium lauryl sulfate.
sulfate. Yeah.
Yeah, if you read that on anything, any product that you have, you probably would do better not to use it.
Yes. And again, we have a promo code SHINE30 today for 30% off hair care at SuzanneSummers.com. So if you have always wanted to try one of these products, or if you want to make the switch to toxic-free hair care, this is a really good day to do so because you get 30% off.
Yeah, or if you need to restock on any of your old products.
Yeah.
Especially, I know that for me, I think that, you know, I have another couple days worth of shampoo and conditioner, but it runs out very fast.
You know, the hair mask is great. It smells good enough to eat.
It's true.
It's vanilla and wild orange. Wild orange vanilla.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys use the hair mask.
Yeah. You know how I love to use it? I love to use it if I'm out in the sun, if I'm spending a weekend in Palm Springs or wherever where I'm out in the sun. I like to slick it through my hair and it kind of protects it from the sun and also conditions it at the same time.
That's amazing.
And it looks cool because your hair's all slicked back in a ponytail.
Sonia says, I use these products. I use all of these products, and my hair has never been this healthy. And everyone's saying, hi, mommy.
Hello.
I believe it.
And everyone's saying, you look beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of the hair mask too, we also have organic amino acids in the hair mask, which help repair split ends, improve elasticity, and increase hair volume. And we have sweet almond, coconut, and shea butter in the hair mask, which helps create smooth, shiny, and frizz-free hair. So basically, you use this after shampooing. You use it as a replacement for conditioner, and you don't need to condition when you use it.
Yeah.
My mother uses the hair mask every time she washes her hair.
Right, and she also
So-
uses a whole bunch of this stuff.
Yeah.
The Shield and Shine.
Got some curly hair stuff.
Yeah, I use it too on my ends.
By the way, if you're just joining us, this is my beautiful daughter. She's been my daughter now for what, 62 years?
63 years.
63 years. It's a little odd having children in their 60s because I feel like I'm 35
And so do I.
and I have children in their 60s. Okay?
Yeah,
You
that is
probably
weird,
the
but I have a child who is now in her 30s.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you feel like you're,
27.
I was going to say like 16.
Or something like that. Many days 16.
Yeah,
But you
you're-
know what? I want to say one thing about, sorry, I don't
No.
mean to get you off track, but one thing about the hair stuff, when you have white hair is by nature coarser than colored hair. Like if you have brown hair, or, you know, any other color hair. It's coarser. White hair is
Yeah.
coarser hair. And if you have white hair, you know that. My dad's hair is so soft.
Yeah.
It's so soft. Like it doesn't feel
It
like
is.
white hair. A lot of times you'll touch the hair of someone with white hair and it feels kind of like, you know, wiry or bristly. And your hair feels great. So,
You know what it is? I use the shampoo, I use the conditioner,
Yeah.
and when I get out, I
so soft.
sort of towel dry my hair till it's almost dry. Then I put the gel in, and then 20 minutes later, when the gel is dried, I mess my hair up, and then I comb it, and it's all nice and soft, and it's great.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's great about the styling gel too, is that it's not like, it doesn't make your hair hard,
Crispy.
like a mousse or anything.
Yeah, not crispy. And that, I mean, I love this stuff. This is probably my ace product of all the things.
Which one?
This.
Grow
The
Back
Shield
Shield
and
and
Shine.
Shine.
The Grow Back Shield and Shine.
Yeah.
I love to use it before I blow dry because it's heat protectant and it really smooths out your hair. It really helps give you a really silky blow dry. And then also, after my hair is dry, or say it's, you know, second day hair, I just like take a little bit and smooth it into the ends like that. Sometimes I'll even take a flat iron on top of it just to get it extra. But this is a brilliant product and I suggest, I can't think of anyone that this would not work for.
I agree.
I want to
You
talk
know?
about some of the ingredients in the Grow Back Shield and Shine, which are squalene, which helps prevent breakage and provides thermal protection. I'm gonna come here. You'll see I'm doing a little bit of light reading because it's really worthwhile to know what's in this incredible product. We have squalene, we have panthenol, which strengthens the hair shaft, Abyssinian seed oil, which provides shine and frizz protection, and jojoba esters, which are conditioning agents. I'm sure you've heard of jojoba oil. I'm not sure what the exact connection is, but I'm just saying jojoba esters are conditioning agents, and they also help provide volume. So it's not just for people who want to nourish and shine their hair. I like Grow Back Shield and Shine because for me, I'm always looking for more volume in my hair, and it doesn't make my hair flat. Like it doesn't weigh it down. And it really helps with, you know, I get really dry ends and everything, so it really helps with that. I use a few pumps just on the ends though.
I like the hair mask.
Hair mask.
Yeah, the hair
Yeah.
mask is amazing.
He's
great.
a hair mask guy.
I just started using it not too long ago. I don't know why I wasn't using it, since we created it.
We have a lot of great products, so I feel like that's the fun is you always like discover something new and then
So true.
start using something new.
And all of the products for the hair are color safe. You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it stripping your color or doing something funky. And I always say that, you know, I color my own hair at home and I like to wash my hair twice after I color it just because hair color is smelly and it's great. It gets all the smell out and it also doesn't hurt my color or my hair.
That's incredible that we have color safe, toxic free hair care. You really don't hear
Yeah.
about that a lot. A lot of color safe hair care is really toxic and not good for you. And like Zeta was saying earlier, it's really bad to have all those toxins so close to your head, so close to your brain. I know I personally, there's a lot of, you know, I already get headaches and sometimes if I'm around certain toxins like perfumes, I'll get headaches and stuff. So having hair care, toxic hair care right next to my head, that's not a good recipe for me personally.
So maybe that's where the expression hairbrain came from.
I've never heard the expression hairbrain.
Hairbrain. Yeah, you say he's hairbrained.
What does that mean?
Is it a little dumb?
Yeah.
little stupid.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've never heard that one.
Are
Harebrained.
rabbits stupid?
Pardon?
Rabbit.
Rabbits?
Rabbit?
Rabbits are hares.
Are they
Harebrained, like a
stupid?
rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah, like tortoise and the hare.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
You never heard of a hare? A rabbit being
Oh, hare. Oh, yeah,
The hare,
H-A-R-E.
Yeah.
The tortoise
Isn't
and the
that-
hare.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was, harebrained. Like.
Harebrained.
Yeah, we
that's
actually
probably-
we actually had a little rabbit, a little black rabbit, when we had this little ranchette 25 miles northwest of Las Vegas when we were working in Vegas all the time. And so we had this little black hare, little wabbit.
That's so cute.
And it was this big, okay? It was like a 5-pound roast. And so he would come when I'd call him, and he would follow me around everywhere. I think he had a little crush on me, okay?
That's cute.
And so one day we went away for 5 days, and what we didn't know was that the little guy was in the house.
Oh.
So the little guy was in the house for 5 straight days, and I think he found a water source. I think we had a leak, and I think he found that leak, and so he had a water source, but there was no food, and he was there by himself for 5. Well, not by himself. I think we left the TV going, and when we came back, we opened the door. And he shot out the door like a rocket, and he went to the part of the property where he did his thing.
Okay.
And he waited 5 days. He didn't mess inside the house. No pee-pee, no poo-poo, okay? As soon as I opened the door, wham! So he was a housebroken hare.
Wow.
A rabbit? Sorry, I was outside.
A
A
rabbit.
rabbit. They had a rabbit on the property. Speaking of rabbits, we have Easter coming up soon. I'm very excited for Easter.
I remember we used to get someone to dress up like a bunny.
Oh
we
my God,
remember.
that's right. We remember.
And then until Ari saw that the bunny was wearing sneakers, and Ari said, "That's not a real bunny."
But remember, the bunny got heat stroke?
Yeah, I did say that once.
I always felt really bad for them because I never thought it was a real bunny. I knew it was a person in there.
Okay.
And coming in Palm Springs, like in the heat, they were really hot.
In a full bunny
Yeah.
costume.
And I remember we always wanted like crazy chocolates like Cadbury and Reese's, and Steven would always get us like organic
gummies, yeah.
like chocolates, and we were like, we want the
wanted
real
that. You know what's
stuff.
so yummy was it was like the egg with the marshmallow that was covered in
Yes.
chocolate from See's Candy.
Zanny used to get one for us every year. The like C's candy,
And we'd freeze
chocolate.
them.
Yeah, they were
Well,
so
Rocky
good.
Road.
Yeah, well, Stephen used to spread the candy around all over the place.
It was really fun because there were so many places for us
And
to
then
find it.
we'd forget
Oh,
where all the candy was. Okay,
I'll take her.
okay.
Run away.
We'd forget where the candy was, and that's when suddenly we'd have coyotes.
Oh no,
Coyotes love candy.
that makes sense.
It's okay. Nature, really, nature. You know what I miss? I was talking to somebody last week who used to spend a lot of time at our old house. And he said, "So do you miss anything?" And I said, "You know what I miss mainly about that house? Every day we'd have a herd of bighorn sheep who would come to drink fresh water and eat greenery, and they knew we weren't going to hurt them in any way, and they didn't feel vulnerable, and it'd be anywhere between 8 and 15 bighorn sheep. And then in the springtime, the little babies would come with them. And what's cute about the babies? They don't walk or run, they hop. Tum, tum. Yeah, hippity hoppity. Really
Yeah.
sweet.
But you had a scary one here. The one that crashed into the window?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we had a male. Yeah, we had the males are can be aggressive. We had a male here, and during the day he came all the way down to this right here, this sliding door, and he saw his reflection and thought it was
Another
His enemy.
Wait, was it
Yeah,
headbutting it?
thought that was the
Yeah, he like
love
smashed
of
his
his
head
life.
into the window.
and he'd be standing there, and he'd move, and his reflection would move, and he sort of got up on his rear legs, and he put his front legs on the window, and I thought, oh, this doesn't bode well for the window, and he didn't break the window, but that night there was a big crashing sound. He had come back to visit, okay, and of course, at night he couldn't see his reflection. So he started literally crashing into the glass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really scary.
Are you
That
here?
sounds
No,
scary.
but you sent me a video of it.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I
Yeah.
want to just chime in quickly about the deal, guys. We have 30% off hair care with the promo code SHINE30 at SuzanneSummers.com today. So if you need any hair care, today is a great day to buy because we have the promo code SHINE30 for 30% off at SuzanneSummers.com.
Get those salon
Yeah.
size shampoo and conditioners, y'all.
Did you ever do Suzanne's roots? Did you ever have to color her hair?
I did once, and it was a disaster.
Oh no.
We used to play in the summertime. We take the boys, and we would play theaters, and all over the country. And so I had watched the colorist do her hair, and I thought I can do that. You just do the part that is dark. So
That's true.
she gave me the mixture, the magic mixture, and I did the little part on her head, and then I forgot about it. And yeah,
What happened?
Well, when it's bleach and you forget
Oh
about
no!
it.
Well, I know, like with my eyebrows.
oh yeah, so that part of her hair sort of got a little thin.
Yeah. It
And
can
that's
really
where,
melt
but
her
you know
hair.
what? There's always an upside to every downside.
Okay, what was
That
it?
was the downside. The upside was that's where she had the one ponytail to cover up the, what do you call it?
the
The fried
damage.
hair. Yeah.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that was
Love
such a cute hairdo. You know, somebody mentioned in the comments when I was over there that they do blonde highlights in their hair and that they use the mask and these products and that they're not getting damage.
I've been putting the hair mask in my eyebrows to make sure that I don't get damaged from bleaching as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's smart.
I know.
That's smart. And also Suzanne used to give these away, like if you guys had a party, there would be like little goodie bags and this stuff would be in it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good.
Everyone's talking about how beautiful you look, Leslie, and how handsome you look, Zeta, in all white.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't he look good? And thank you, but my dad looks extra.
Wow.
Cameras look
Extra
good in
good
all
today.
white.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so do I, so I'm gonna loop myself in.
Yeah, get in.
Yeah.
It just felt like a white day. You know, it was like I think I'll wear white today.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to just bring up quickly, since Easter's coming up, for those of you who watch us, our next show will be tomorrow. So we're not doing a Friday show because it's Good Friday. You will see us tomorrow for an Easter show.
Okay.
Just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like Killer's going for a little walk.
Killer's having a great time at this
Oh, I
house.
thought she was gonna poop, but then she didn't.
She's always feeling good.
She's feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah. Another way I love to use the styling gel too is if I do an updo, it's like a hair gel. So getting those flyaways away. Also, sometimes for my bangs, like I'll show you, I have these like little bangs, and sometimes they like to go every which way. So it's nice to just get a little gel going and sort of tuck them back a little bit so they stay in place. Also for women with short haircuts too, I know the styling gel is like a really big deal because it can really just provide that oomph, you know?
100%.
So what do you guys think about, I've noticed lately the television anchors, the ladies, they have these long hair things coming down. And they seem to get longer every time I see
hair
them.
things?
Hair things.
He's talking about hair extensions.
Oh.
Long hair
But
extensions.
they're not just like,
Well, they're as long as Violet's hair.
yeah, but Violet doesn't have hair extensions. That's her hair.
Well, a lot of people aren't as lucky as Violet to have such a good, beautiful, strong, healthy, long hair. And having long hair, I'd say, is very in fashion right now.
Okay.
And having extensions is also, it's very readily available. I
By the
wish
way-
I could wear hair extensions.
Do any of you wear false eyelashes?
No.
I did. I got false eyelashes once. Extensions on my eyelashes.
I'm gonna get a
It
lash
pulled out
lift.
your eyelashes, right?
If they glue individual hairs onto your existing eyelashes.
They can look good.
Yeah,
They can
could
look good.
But
They could
if you
look
wear
like
if you wear them
a
regularly,
spider.
don't you lose your eyelashes?
Yeah,
Not,
Yeah.
You do? Not always.
but then you just keep going back.
Do they grow back?
I have no idea.
Do you
I don't
remember
think so.
years ago they had that eyelash growing stuff that everyone went crazy over?
Latisse.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think, one of the benefits of Zanny used to talk about, Zanny was hairy, and she had a lot of hair on her head. I'm hairy too. So I feel like there's a trade-off. Like when you get some thicker eyelashes, like I used to have, before I did laser, a 5 o'clock shadow on my legs when the hair would grow back. So there's always...
Really?
Oh yeah, like I had really thick leg hair and stuff, and really, I used to have hairier arms when I was little, and sometimes the boys would like make comments, and they'd make comments about like my leg hair too. Yeah, I was hairy. So
Wow.
it's a trade-off.
Yeah, where are those boys today?
I don't know.
Probably bald.
I do not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet they're sorry they made fun of your hairy legs.
I mean, it's like, I feel like little kids just kind of say what they're thinking too. Like, I remember one time I was just sitting down reading my book during like playtime or whatever it was. We had like class, like free reading. And I remember this guy saying, "Hey, Violet, I can see your underwear." And this is just like, they really say whatever comes to mind. "Hey, Violet, your legs are really hairy." And he wasn't meaning to be rude. He was just, saying what he was thinking.
Well, that's before guys developed a professional come-on line.
Yeah,
That was their connecting. That was their-
exactly.
It's like pulling your hair, but different.
Yeah,
yeah.
But also, everyone here is saying, I'm hairy too. Hairy is good.
that's amazing.
It
yeah.
is good because you know what? It's easier to get rid of hair than it is to get hair.
Yeah, but we also have some great products for that too.
I had a male friend who was bald, whose back was covered in hair.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
His back.
He probably could have had it transplanted onto his head.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's also nice. There are certain women who don't grow a lot of hair all over their bodies and stuff, and that's kind of a blessing too, because those women usually have like soft skin and, don't have to worry about shaving a lot and stuff. So,
Well, nature's little joke is that you lose hair where you want it and you grow hair where you don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Can't
know?
control it, but you can support it with these great products.
Yeah.
Good segue.
Yeah.
Which are all 30% off today.
30% off with the
30%
promo
off.
code SHINE30. We're talking about shiny hair. This one, I love putting this Grow Back Shield and Shine on my ends. Also for people who use heat on their hair, like if you use straighteners or hair tools or blow dryers and stuff, which is most people. And also, ends get dead really fast, in my opinion. And you have to get a good chop to cut off all the dead ends, in my opinion. So I'd rather try to prevent dead ends, because I know a lot of people want to grow their hair out too, so they don't want to constantly chop. I'd rather prevent the dead ends than have to cut them off every time,
I had a ponytail at one time.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't
Viva
alive.
those early 90s.
Oh yeah. It was like a weird little ponytail. I was at the salon where Suzanne was getting her hair colored, and the colorist said to me, oh man, my hair was starting to turn gray. And the colorist said to me, you know, gray hair is not very masculine. And I said, excuse me?
I kind of disagree with that.
And she said, gray hair is just not very masculine. So I said, so you want to color my hair, don't you? And she said, I'll be happy to color your hair. I won't even charge you for it. I'll just color your hair. Because I want you to be and I thought,
Masculine.
yeah.
How interesting.
One of the worst decisions I've ever made.
Really?
Really?
I'm growing white hairs and I don't know what to do about them.
Well, yeah, but I had white hair. I had a thing here when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
My hair was dark, but I had a white streak like a skunk.
Mm-hmm. I think that's cool.
Okay. Well, on television, it looked like this part was bald.
Oh, bad.
Yeah.
That's
So
not going to work.
I was every time I had to go on TV, I had to color it with mascara. I didn't. The makeup lady would cover it with mascara.
Is that what I need to be doing?
I got that stripe from you too. My most white part is right in the center.
Oh, interesting.
Like Colleen Lopez.
Oh, you want to know? I have like a tuft of white hair. It grows here.
Lopez, maybe?
Is that called scoliosis?
Scoliosis is when you have like a wonky spine.
Oh, it's not called scoliosis.
No.
Skunk stripe.
They're saying that Daisy looks beautiful and asking what you did for your birthday.
For my birthday, I did many things. Number one, karaoke night. I rented a karaoke room that could hold 50 people, and me and all my friends and my family screamed all night long singing songs, and that was so fun. And then we went to a disco bar afterwards where there was people on stage dancing in their roller skating boots.
They're roller boots.
Amazing.
The roller boots. Shut up.
I love disco.
Yeah, it was so fun. Then the next night, my mom threw me a big, beautiful birthday dinner in the backyard. She decorated the backyard. All my friends came over. We ate tacos. We played games. We did trivia about me. We had a little dance party again. Opened presents. Cleaned. And then the next day, which was my real birthday, I just hung out with my boyfriend and we ate a lot of food and we bought some little gifts and we took the dog for a walk, and then he took me and then I went and had a drink with my friends, and then Zane took me to like the most delicious meal I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very...
He cooked it?
No, he bought it.
Oh, what was it?
It was a whole branzino with these little homemade tortilla quesadillas and all these salsas and ceviche and this little sushi thing. It was like the most amazing, delicious, fresh fish.
Wow.
Really yummy. And this cucumber margarita that was really good. And a bunch of people bought me yarn. And so, Killer is like just running all around in a way that's blowing my mind. But I had just like the absolute best birthday. One of my favorite, I think probably my favorite birthday I've ever had.
Isn't that amazing? It keeps getting better.
Yeah, it's true. And Zeta sent me some beautiful gardenias.
Wow.
That was the start of the birthday celebration. It was the first gift to show up.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Reminding everyone, 30% off hair care with the promo code
Yeah.
SHINE30 at SuzanneSummers.com today. Look at that. And
Yeah.
Daisy's looking so cute with her hair. Her hair all done.
Yeah. And Daddy, I just want you to know that everyone watching really wants you to have a birthday party. They do. They've written to me saying, Al loves having people around. Al needs to have a birthday
Maybe we'll
party.
just do family.
Yeah, we can have a fun
Just hot
family.
dogs.
Oh, I can
hot dog
do the
fest.
family. Yeah, I just didn't want to have a big. When I'm 90.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, I'll be. In 14 months I'll be 90.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's awesome. Wait for that.
So we have
That's true.
14 months to plan a big party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a big 29th birthday
Exactly,
party. It was
right.
like PU, who cares? 30 big, 90 huge.
I'm having a birthday every single year for the rest of my life.
Yeah, as you should, as is your right.
I think it's a fun moment where you can be celebrated and all the attention can be on you. And for some people, it's hard to receive all that love. But I do think receiving love is as important as giving love. And it's a good exercise in being open to receiving all the affection that people have for you.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true, Zeta.
It's great.
I didn't want my birthday to end. I had the most amazing
I know, me
birthday.
too.
It was so awesome.
Birthdays are fun because it's a holiday that's about you.
Exactly.
You know, and no one else has it but you.
And it only happens once a year and you get to eat cake.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
my mom baked me 3 cakes.
Yeah. Can we hear just about the flavors again of those cakes?
Yes, so there was the vanilla cake with the Mexican chocolate frosting, which is just chocolate with cinnamon, so good.
Wow.
And then there's the lemon cake that was lemon
Cream cheese frosting.
lemon cream cheese frosting.
That was good frosting. Bad cake, good frosting.
Yeah, the cake was bad.
But also,
Was
I
bad?
baked.
One of the cakes she made 3 cakes. One of them it was okay, but it was bad.
But also, I baked that cake a couple days beforehand.
You mean it was bad? Like it?
Tasted bad.
It was just dry.
That also was just me. Other people really liked it.
They were all gluten-free, right?
They were gluten free and egg free.
I might
You've
be
had the
requesting.
one.
Yeah, it's so good. That's why when I saw that, I was maybe going to ask you guys if you had any more to bring today. But I
We-
assumed it was gone.
We actually had a third cake and we gave it to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Zane's aunt.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So they could
know.
enjoy in the festivities.
Yeah.
So
I'll make it up.
let's review all the products.
Yeah, I think that's a great plan. Let's go in
Okay.
order of how you would use them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
We first have the nourishing shampoo, step 1. Step 2, hydrating conditioner. Then maybe you need a little extra conditioning. You're going to use the Rescue hair mask. Caroline uses it in all of her showers. I would say I use this in most of my showers too. When I'm shampooing my hair, I'm almost always going to use the Rescue hair mask.
As a conditioner replacement, you don't use conditioner if you use it.
But you want to know what I do, and this is just a weird thing that I do, is when I when I condition my hair, even with a regular conditioner, sometimes I'll just grab a little bit of the hair mask and just put it in my ends.
Yeah,
That's just something I do.
I like that trick.
Next up, we're going to be talking about the styling gel, because that's what I would use after I get out of the shower when your hair is a little bit damp or when your hair is dry, like I showed you today. You could use it for curly hair, straight hair, short hair, long hair, in the middle hair, wavy hair. What other
Burnt
kinds of
off-
hair?
burnt
White
off from
hair, blonde
bleach
hair, colored hair, natural hair. And then after that, we got the Grow Back Shield and Shine. This I honestly use almost every single day. It's good for your split ends. It's good as a heat protectant if you're using a straightening iron or if you're using a blow dryer or a blow dry brush, which I love. You can use it on damp hair or you can use it on dry hair. That's an everyday user for me. And everything is 30% off.
And I think we should mention that everything you're looking at here is organic, okay?
It's all toxic free.
Or it's toxic free, and the reality is, if you're putting anything other than organic on your skin, it's going into the bloodstream, and who knows where it goes after that.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere is right. So
Close
you
to
know,
the brain too.
Yeah,
Protect your brain.
yeah.
Yeah, we have toxic free products there. And we know how clean these ingredients are because we spend money on ingredients in our brands. This is the branding we do. This is the marketing we do. You can see it's sort of low frills, but it does the job. We have cute packaging, but we don't spend money on luxury packaging because the money really goes to clean ingredients. So you get the best of the best inside the product.
Yeah.
And when Violet says does the job, it really does the job. It
Yeah.
doesn't just
Yes.
like kind of do the job. It does the job.
Yeah. And this is
I
coming
don't
from a
think
whole
there's
family of
anyone in
people
the
that
family-
use it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone doesn't use it.
That's what I'm saying.
What I love about this shampoo too, I just wanted to say one thing. The shampoo really works best when you put it on your head and then you put it on your wet hair and then you leave it there for 2 to 5 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, and that lets all the active ingredients start doing their thing, you know. And then you wet your fingertips and lather it, and the lather is really great when you wait 2 to 3 minutes.
What are you running here for?
Well, I think we've done it.
I think you're so right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't forget about our code, guys.
Shine 30.
Shine 30 at SuzanneSummers.com for 30% off hair care. And don't forget, we have a show tomorrow, not Friday, because Friday's Good Friday, but tomorrow we will be on doing an Easter special. So make sure to tune in tomorrow, Thursday at 4 p.m. Bye, guys.
Adios.
Bye bye.
Happy Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Happy Easter.